Hello, everyone. All about the gyro here. And I figured since my internet's completely out, Comcast is having an outage here in Nashville at the time of recording. I figured I would share with you a tool that I have been using to figure out what series I really should focus my time and effort in. Now, as many of you know, I like driving many different things. I think this season I've driven 8 or 9 different series. And next week, the good Lord willing, we will have completed all 3 of our major targeted series. And right now, EMSA is the one that's really hotting up. So use this as a metric. Notice the legend, there's a point value, it's color coded with these 7 categories. And I'll show you the whole thing once I talk about the series I'm interested in brief. We are definitely doing Formula V. I'm stoked to have that car in the series. I am wondering if this is the step before or introducing the open wheel license. Daniel Murad has been teasing there are some big things coming in the latest um, major version update that is due in a few weeks' time. For D-License, we're looking at 2 series. We're looking at Formula Renault 2.0 and a return back to Spec Racer Ford. If you remember, I was P3 in Spec Racer Ford for my division. It's a brand new build. They've brought in the Gen 3 Spec Racer Ford. So I got to make a decision of, okay, do I really want to focus on that, or do I let the setups and all that mature? It's a question mark. But Formula Renault 2.0, we are definitely going to be racing. Now we're going to talk about C license. So to show you how I do this, so series I use the same color. So I now know these 2 I've flagged of we're doing that. Let's talk C license. So there's 3 in here that have my eye. Indy Pro, Michelin Pilot Challenge, Porsche Cup. The Porsche Cup would mean I would have to learn a new car. The Michelin Pilot Challenge has a fantastic schedule. It's actually better than Big Brother EMSA. The question is, where does it fit? In Indy Pro, we definitely, because we have said so publicly, we are going to race. So that's how I denote. Let's talk B license. The fact of the matter is, EMSA right now, the schedule isn't very good. And if I end up getting my podium certificate, then we are going to drop EMSA for the next 2 seasons. Keep in mind, these are the final 2 seasons where you're going to have 3 distinct classes: GTE, GT3, and LMP2. The GTEs are going away in real life EMSA. And with the Porsche GT3 coming, we know that the Lexus GT3 has also been scanned. All those factors, especially the season 4 schedule, which is terrible right now, it's garbage. The chances of us driving EMSA, not very good. With that said, same thing for GT Endurance. We know it's rough and tumble, and it's kind of European friendly in terms of times. I'm hoping they add a 4th time slot on Saturday. That would make me happy. Now, I will say that both the LMP2 fix and the GT3 fix, that has some interest, especially the LMP2, because of the simple fact that it's the first time around. We may want to drive in that just to have exposure to a prototype car. Same thing can be said for sprints. We have never been in VRS in terms of a full season. So I'm kind of curious to see how that plays out. And finally, ESS, we are definitely racing ESS next season. The schedule that was put out, superb. So with all that, this gives you a rough idea of how to go about organizing if you are doing more than one series. And I hope this is of benefit to you. So make sure you like, follow, subscribe. Take care of yourself. Take care of one another. God bless.